Nitai Gaura.
Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Stad Bhaktaya Namo Bhakti Vitanuti Bhakti Murkhamavartaya Srutim Yat Kripa Tvamaham Bande Srimadana Gopala Sandhu Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srimati Radharani in separation mode. She is explaining about her realization of Mahamantra. Today is the last day of our morning lecture. And the last two words of first line. Today we'll listen about last two words. Hare Hare. Next year we'll know from Srimati Radharani about next line. हे हरे हमारे हरि लइया पुष्प तल्पो करी বিলাসেরও লালসে কাকুতি হে হরে বিপত বস্ত্র হরিয়া সে ক্ষণমাত্র ব্যক্ত করো মনের আকুতি। Srimati Radharani is remembering a very intimate Leela. In that Leela, there was only two, Sri Krishna and Srimati Radharani. No Sakhis, no Mandaris, no Sudhir. Big Krishna do you remember? You can remember the night of Ras Leela. You took me away from all other Brajgopas. Because you felt some ego inside of them. That is why you took me from there. And we went in a very secret place. Only we know that place. Now the Sakhis and Manjaris also. And that time you wanted that nobody will find us. No Sakhis and Manjaris. That's why you took a different way. not the straight way which all the others is used. They took a different way to go there. And I had to realize, I realized that what's happened, I had to take some time. It was beyond my thinking. Why you go away from all the Brajvadus, Brajgopis, Brajkumarikas? Why you took me from there? Maybe you wanted to show them. Because that time they had some ego. They thought, we are the best in this universe. That is why we were accepted by Krishna. And you wanted to show them their limits. Maybe. You know better. Who is the best? That's why you took me from there and in a secret place, hidden place. But it was for me, it was not good, because same ego appeared in my heart also. When you took me from there, and maybe if that ego will not come in my heart, then I'll get so many things from you that day, but I've lost the chance to have it. Very poor mind, very ordinary woman I am. That is why same ego appeared in my heart. I didn't realize that time you love. Yes, you love everyone, all the Brajgopis. You love all the Brajgopis, but your love for everyone very different. For everyone is not the same. And you wanted to show me this. When I found there was millions of Brajgopis, when we started dance, Raj dance, then I found with all Brajgopis, with each Brajgopi, there is one Krishna. So I felt that your love for everyone is equal. I got crazy. And then you wanted to show me who is exactly your love. That's why you took me from there and you went in a very confidential, very secret place. And you took a different way. All the Brajgopis, they were dancing. Like all of them, they are hypnotized. They needed some time to realize that Krishna is not there. After some time, they realized, oh, where is Krishna? So they are completely hypnotized. And when they realized, you reject everything. You rejected everything, everyone there. That time they started to search. Hey Krishna. I can remember Loya Pushpa Talpo Puri Bilashero Lalo Shekaputi. That time your plan was to pass some time very separate with great love. You wanted to enjoy with me and you wanted to get enjoy from me. Krishna, now I can feel, now I can realize that was your plan. That's why you followed all my words that time. When you took me from there in a sacred place, this place was very beautiful. I never went there before. But you know every corner of that forest. So you took me there. And that time you were showing the beauty of this very nice forest, flowers, moon, full moon. And what the animals they are doing, you are showing to me, you are indicating me, rather just look at them. I am saying the deer, male and female deer, they are together. Parrot, they are together. Peacocks, at the night time, it's very strange. All the animals, that time, that is very normal, that time they will sleep. But no. In that night, it was very surprising. All the animals, they are playing inside the forest. And your mind and heart was really attracted to this. And you wanted to develop that same desire. Like you, in my mind, that's why you are showing to me. Oh Radhe, just look at them, what they are doing. I have seen the parrot, male and female parrot, they are kissing to each other. Bumblebees, male and female bumblebees, they are flying together from one flower to different flower. Also in the flowers also. You have shown, Radhe, just look at that flower. One flower is going down to another flower. Its look-alike, who is going down to another flower, is a male flower. Krishna. Yes. It was really developing my prem, my love, my desire. But something happened very crazy. We are walking. After some time, when sincerely, with love, you are showing everything and you are taking care of me. So, it developed not only my desire for love, it developed my ego also inside of me. It started to think about it that I am the best. So, I start to show some crazy behavior, like normal woman, normal younger. I said, oh Krishna, now I am not feeling well. Krishna, you said, okay, Radha, we should take some rest there on the drop. No, Krishna, I want to see the beauty of this forest. Okay, but just you said you're tired, you cannot walk. Yes, you can take me on your... Krishna. With love, you followed my word. That time you wanted to please me. So, you took me on your arm. I was on your arm. I hold your neck by my arms. We are looking to each other. That is true, Krishna. I am not to see the beauty after that to the forest. When my eyes is fixed on your face, I have no need to see anything. And same for you. I know that very well. But Krishna, same thing. This craziness. Then also, after some time, in that way, you are carrying me in the forest and showing me all the beauty. But after some time, I wanted to dominate you. This desire came inside of my heart. So I said, oh Krishna, not in that way. Krishna, desire for domination, it's appeared from my ego. I am the best. So I can do anything, whatever I want. Krishna, you felt this. That way. You asked, what's happened, Radha? What is the problem? No, Krishna, in that way I cannot see the beauty of the forest. But you said, I have to take you in my arm, on my arm. So I took you in that way. I am carrying in that way. No. So, then we should take a little bit rest. No. I want to see the beauty of the forest. So how, Radha? You should take me on your shoulder. It was too much. Krishna, now I can realize it was really too much. Srimati Radharani, in the separation, she felt what was wrong that time. But at the same time, it was also pre-planned. What's happened there? Krishna disappeared from that main ground, from all Brajgopis, and then from Srimati Radharani, everything it was pre-planned by Krishna? Huh? No, by my Yoga Maya. Mother Yoga Maya, it was planned by her. Because she wanted to increase the pleasure, ananda of meeting the last dance. Because no vina vipralabdhena shambhoga pushtimasmate. Vipralabha means separation. If there is no separation, then for meeting there is no special ananda. Before meeting, you need some separation. That is why in Bengali rituals, in marriage ceremony, third day, first day they will marry to each other. The boy, he will go to the house of the girl, she will marry, then he will take her to his house, she will bring to his house, and then next day she will come back. Boy will come back with his wife next day to his own house. Okay? Just after come back, both of them, they will be separated from each other. And it's ritual. They cannot see. They cannot meet. The girl will be in another house. And the third day will be their meeting, first meeting. So, before meeting, if there is some separation, then the meeting will be more pleasurable. So Mother Yoga Maya, she planned this. It was pre-planned. Because everything at the beginning of this chapter, of this total last description, Shukadeva Goswami, he just cleared this point. Bhagavan Pitaratri Sharata Pulla Mandika Viksharantum Manushchakre Yogamaya Mubhasalita. When Sri Krishna was attracted to see the beauty of that very special night, very special night, it was surprising for Krishna also. He never seen such kinds of beauty of Vrindavan. From his house, from the terrace, he was watching the beauty of Vrindavan, all the forest. He's realizing that all the forest, they took shower by the moonlight. And all the activities from different animals, he can see it from that terrace. So his mind was attracted by this all. Although this Bhagavan, Shukadeva Goswami, he mentioned this point. Who was attracted there? Who wanted to enjoy with the Braj Gopis? He very clearly said to Parikshit, Parikshit, do not think about this, that Krishna performed this Ras Leela only to fulfill his promise to the Brajkumaris and Brajabadhus. No. He was attracted to see the beauty and Runtung Manush Chakre. If it will be only to fulfill his promise, if it will be only to fulfill, only to give pleasure to the Braj Gopis, then Shukadeva Goswami, he will not say Manas Chakre, he will say Manas Chakara. One is direct, one is indirect. He will say Manas Chakara. That means that he promised he will please all the Braj Gopis, so he performed Ras Leela. No, not that. He wanted to meet with them. He wanted to enjoy with them. Although he is Bhagavan, although he is free from everything, but the beauty of Vrindavan is so powerful. Because it was decorated by Ma Yoga Maya, and she planned everything, how Ras Leela will happen, where, in which way, how, who will perform there, everything. Everything was planned, pre-planned by Ma Yoga Maya. But it's happened in a hidden way. Nobody knows, not even Krishna. Not the Braj Gopis. Only one knows and says Ma Yoga Maya. What is going on and how it will happen, only one person knows. This is Ma Yoga Maya. Shukadeva Goswami said, Parikshit, it's very clear. Maybe although he is Bhagavan, but he is not free from this all. His mind also will be attracted by something. If it is very powerful, then his mind also will be attracted. And it's happened there in Rajani that night. And he called all the Brajavadhus, Brajagopis, Brajakumarikas by his flute. So the beauty of that forest, everything was pre-planned. All the drama, everything was pre-planned. Mother Yogamaya, my Yogamaya, she wanted to increase the love, increase the pleasure. That's why little bit ego appeared. It was not natural for them. Such kinds of ego will never appear in their heart, in their mind. But very important day that, and it's appeared there. Why? Okay, they are normal with Braj Gopis. How it's happened with Srimati Radharani? Who is free from everything? How that ego came, appeared in her mind, in her heart? So, it's happened by Mother Yogamaya. Krishna allowed her to do anything. He said to Mother Yogamaya, you can do anything. Only you have to maintain all the pastimes, all the leelas. I have to get the highest pleasure from all my leelas. So you have to take care about this. And for this, I am giving you free hand. So, sit in this. Srimati Radharani says, remembering that, oh Krishna, you took me there in that forest. But it was beyond my thinking, thoughts. So, some ego appeared in my heart. I don't know how. Never happened with me before. How it was happened? Only the Creator, Vidhata, He can say. Then by this ego, by craziness, I pray to you, oh Krishna, take me on your shoulder. I want to see the beauty of the forest. If you take me in that way, on your arm, then only I can see your face. Always I am seeing your face. So take me on your shoulder. But Krishna, now I realize it was really too much. In love, domination is not good. By love, one will follow other. When we love both of them, they will follow both of their words, each words, by love. With love. In love, there will be no ego, no ahankar. Then this love will increase. The pleasure will increase. Otherwise, the purity of love will destroy. Love will be contaminated by that craziness. Dear Krishna, when I pray to you, you accept it. Okay, Radha? Okay, come on. And you go down in front of me. Come on, Radha, on my shoulder. And you decided to destroy that ego from my mind and heart. It was very important to destroy that, this ego. Otherwise, love will not increase. The pleasure in Rajani will not increase. So Krishna, when I try to go up on your shoulder, you disappeared from that place. Immediately I was unconscious. Because I cannot live. I cannot live separated from you. And you reject me, it's like a death sentence for me. So I lost all my sense. I fell down there. After some time, my Sakhis, other Brajgopis, by their searching, they found me there in the forest and they asked me about you, Krishna, about you. Virasharo laloshe kakuti, e hare kopato vastro, hariya shekhonamatro, ব্যক্ত করো মনের আকুতি। In love, to increase the pleasure, different time, always you do something very new. Sometimes you hide my clothes, sometimes you hide my ornaments, sometimes you hide yourself to develop my love. Sometimes you use my ornaments, my clothes. So often, in a hurry mood, when we just start from our puja towards our house, so many times we change our dresses. You took my clothes and I wear your clothes. So many times our change was exchanged. When I reached my house, that time I realized, oh, it was my fortune that nobody wake up that time till now in my house. So no one can recognize about this, no one can know this about this, that I reached my home with someone other's clothes. Krishna? Is it was only by hurry mood? Some quicker mood? No, Krishna. That time it was very normal for us, for me. I thought it was my thinking that it's happening only for them. We were in hurry, so exchange the dress. But Krishna, now I can realize. You did this intentionally. Because you know, I cannot digest your separation. I cannot digest your separation. When your clothes will be with me, so always I'll feel Krishna's will. When I'll wear your clothes, so I'll feel Krishna is always embraced. In embracement. He covered me. Krishna, it's happening by your desire. And same feelings you wanted to get from my clothes. That is why not every day it's happening. Not every day. Sometimes it's happening. When you feel so much very deep love, you wanted to spend more and more time with me, but the time was not good. All the sakis, all the manjaris, they were knocking me. Oh Radhe, you have to go back. You have to go back. So, for that, you wanted to spend more time with me, and you spent to exchange the clothes. And you allow me to do this same, to spend more time with your clothes. Hey Hari Gopato Vastro. Horiyashe Khanumatro Vyakta Karo Munero. In that way, always you explain your mind your desire. Sometimes direct, sometimes indirect, sometimes by word, sometimes by your activity. Krishna, you know, I'm very normal woman, very normal girl. It was beyond of my head. So that's why all your activity I could not realize that time. When you were not here, you are not with me, you live Vrindavan, now I am free. It's nature, very normal nature of jivas. For everyone, how long time we have teeth, we are not giving importance of our teeth. When we lose these teeth, when this all teeth will fall down, then we can get the importance of teeth. Oh, it was very nice. Srimati Radharani says saying exactly that things. Krishna, when you were with me in Vrindavan, I never realized this. How deep your love was that time. Always I followed the word of my Sakhis. So much craziness. I showed so much anger to you so many times. But I never realized about this. Just think about this. Srimati Radharani in Sri Krishna's separation, she is realizing this, that when Krishna was with her, that time she could not realize his love. How deep it was. And in the other hand, Krishna, he is in Dwarka. He is lamenting. Koi chano tua prema, koi chano madhurima, koi chano bhave turubor. E tino vanchito dhano braje nahi ko purano, ki kaho bana bhaiya. O Radhe. How sweet your love. How much depth of your love. How beautiful your love. I tried to measure, but I could not. Now I can realize your love. Now I can feel how much deep your love was that time. But rather, always I cheated you and all other Brajavatis. Now I can realize, now I am feeling, now I am realizing about your love. And you know, Radhe, again and again I wanted to get this love in my life. Again and again. Both of them, they are lamenting for each other's love. So, that time they are separated. Both of them, they wanted to test each other's love. So, in Kali Yuga, they become one. Krishna wanted to test the love of Srimati Radharani, and Srimati Radharani she wanted to test the love of Krishna. And it only happens when they will be together, not separated. When both qualities will be in same pot, that time it will happen. So they become one. Now both of them they are lamenting. Both of them they are waiting. Now vina vipralambhena sambhava pushtimasnute. When the separation will appear, when the separation will come, Then the beauty of love, one can realize, one can feel, one can see. So now Srimati Radharani, she is also realizing, feeling, and from Dwarka, Krishna is also feeling this. So we should let them feel their love for each other 1 year. For 1 year, they should feel their love. In the separation, it's very highest. Russia, love will develop when they will be separated, not in the meeting. So now they are separated, so love is increasing. How much it will increase, we can see next year. We can say next year, so we should let them 1 year to test their separation and their love for each other. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Next year, we'll listen from Srimati Radharani, the next line, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This year only the first line. Next year, next line, Hare Rama. So, from morning lecture, I am saying goodbye. Evening we will meet again here with Ananga Manjari Sambhutika. Jai Guru! Jai Guru!
6 o'clock.